Hello everyone, my name is Steph and welcome to my presentation for information management. Let me ask you something. What is an organisation that you can think of that manages information? Can you think of anything? I can. It's the QUT Library. Let me give you an overview or a background on the QUT Library. It is an academic library with 4 branches, 3 at each of its campuses, one at Caboolture, one at Gardens Point and one at Kelvin Grove. And there's a 4th branch specifically for the law faculty. It's a department within the Division of Technology, Information and Library Services, aka TILS, which is home to a number of other departments. It provides physical resources, electronic resources, study rooms and equipment, and of course helpful librarians. So what is an information management issue that the QUT Library may have? Well, with 4 branches and online sources, it is quite simply a huge library. I would like to address this issue first by looking at what the librarians do to manage it, and then by discussing what the consequences would be if it was not managed properly. So, how did the staff at the QUT Library manage all the information there? E-research is a great way to keep the information aligned. So what is e-research? E-research means researching using a variety of information communications technologies. So that's things like video conferencing, instant messaging, wikis, websites, experimental data, observational data, electronic publishing, Creative Commons, programming support, analyzing text, etc. So, but how does this solve the information management issue? Well, in today's day and age, without the QUT Library using these methods of information management, the library would not function properly because it would not be keeping up with the latest technologies. Therefore, keeping up to date on the latest technologies can ensure librarians are not behind the rest of the world. Furthermore, why would users even use a library without technologies when they would already have access to them at home? So it is important to keep the QUT community engaged with its library, and using e-research helps the library do so. Another way that the staff at the QUT Library manage their information is by using ePrints. ePrints uses a mandating policy or an official order or decree. But how does this solve the information management issue? It is to deposit and access journal articles or research into the archive, which is called ePrints. If ePrints did not exist, it would make this two-way process impossible. The articles also would not be stored anywhere, or at least not in one specific location, so users would not know where to go when searching for journal articles or research. So the implication of this mismanagement issue is that since all the data is scattered and disorganized, information could not be found easily. The library would cease to function. This means the students and faculty would not know how to access relevant information because they would not know where to find it. This would frustrate the library users who would struggle to achieve adequate grades required. It would also frustrate the researchers who need to deposit their research somewhere. Thus, the entire university would fail to maintain its reputation as an institution of teaching, learning and researching. Many may struggle to find work. For these reasons, library resource management is crucial. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my talk. I hope you enjoyed it.